Well, hello. What is happening, family? What is going on? Woohoo! I am so excited. And I know you guys are as well. Welcome to another edition of DJ's Raw and Cut Truth for another night in the NBA. Mellowholics, let me hear you stand up. You're in the house, Mellowholics. Where you at, Mellowholics? You're in the house. I know you're in the house. So good to see everybody. Man, so good to be back. We seem like we've been going forever and a day, and we have. We've been going a little while. We took a little bit of a little time in between, and quite a few things have happened since we left, since I last saw you guys, huh? Oh, wait a minute, except including tonight. Last night. We did get a chance to see each other last night, but we didn't get a chance to do the game like we're doing now. So I am so glad to be back. I am so glad to see you guys. It is absolutely a pleasure. I am grateful to the Most High for the opportunity to be here on this stream tonight, to be here talking about and watching Melo. And because we know, in this COVID world we live in, and the vicissitudes of life that we live in, ain't nothing guaranteed. So, it's not a guarantee. And he's already been out on COVID. I think I just saw where Bradley Beal went out again on COVID, the second time this season. So, being vaccinated does not, from what I understand, preclude one from getting sick. What it does, from what I understand, is it mitigates it, it limits its effectiveness, and so from that standpoint of view, anything when a person is in pain that can be relieved of is a good thing in my mind. So we're happy to have it back here. Let me get a shot of here. Let me see who is in the room tonight. Let me see here. Let me see who is in the room. Who is in the room? Mr. Masso 206. It is going to actually be the real live game with just highlights. We're going to be streaming there. Mr. Masso. Aquarius 21. You at my brother? We'll be here when you get it together. If you can come in here. We certainly are going to be blessed. Sonic Boom. Says all this focus you putting on the Hornets, I need to start putting some love on the Grizzlies. Okay, Sonic Boom, I'm with you that you need to start showing the Grizzlies some love. If you feel that you need to do that, you do. I salute you in your journey, my brother. And as you journeying in Grizzly land, just know that I'm a huge Ja Morant fan. But carry on. We got DJ over here said the Grizzlies are fun to watch, but we rock with LaMelo. Yes, we do. Aquarius, the link to the show is in the chat, so you can click it, my brother, when you are ready. Macrisha Daniels, she says good night, DJ and coach and Aquarius 21. Hello, my sister. How are you? How are things in your world? I hope all is well. Good to see you. Aquarius 21 says, man, just use this, then remove. Okay. You're trying to get it together. Yeah, we're going to get it together. Call me Fayu. What's up there? He said, let's go. Hey, how you doing there? Call me Fayu. Good to see you. Good to see you. He says, miss you, coach. And DJ, today is going to be a good day. Raw truth turn up. Yes, indeedy. Drum keys, I see you. He said, what's up, Coach Joe? DJ Raw. Uncut truth. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Good to see you there, Drum Keys. Predictions, family. What y'all think? Oh, there's Fixlit. What's up, Fixlit? I see you. I see you. Good to see you. He said, what's up, coach? I am good. I am good. Predictions. What do you think Melo going to do tonight, Mellowholics? Let me see. I'm going with, okay, let me just be quiet for a second. Take a breath. $24 points, 12 assists, 11 rebounds. Triple dub for our boy tonight. Triple dub is what I'm going with. Put your predictions up there. What y'all think Melo gonna do tonight? Family, just know that if the past is any predictor of the future, I know there is that saying that goes, if you do the same thing every time, or almost every time, or nearly every time, or if it looked like it's every time, then you're gonna get the same results, or about the same results, or somewhere around the same results. So I'm not sure which results, but you're gonna get some results. AJ, what's up? He says, "What's up, Coach?" So I don't know, but this is what I do know. They have had trouble with this Philly team. This team has size. Embiid it looks like wilt on these dudes. When he played him and Giannis, when him and Giannis played the Hornets, I swear it makes me think of Wilt. What it must have been like when Wilt was down there, just Gulliver, just beating up on all the Lilliputians. Macretia Daniel says 24, 7, and 10. All right, Macretia, we got that. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Douglas Golden Child says, salute my DJ Raw and Cut Truth. Let's go, LaMelo Holics. Yes, indeedy. Let's go. Let's go. Good to see you there, Golden Douglas. They right now it looks like they're doing the just finished the anthem, and so I guess we're gonna be up and rolling. Get what you're drinking, whatever you're drinking or smoking or whatever you're doing, and sit back and let's just hope we're gonna have a great night in the NBA. Us Meloholics, a great night for our boy LaMelo Ball, and see what we got here. Here we go. Yeah, that Matthias Thibault, man, God dog it. If they put him on Melo, if he's on Melo at the beginning of the game, guys, I'm going to be so mad. I got to tell you that. Navarro Dixon said 25, 11, and 12. Okay, 25, 11, and 12. I see you there, Navarro. Absolutely. But as I was saying, man, if I see coming out of this game, if I see Thibault on LaMelo, I'm going to be mad. Because, family, I got to tell you, Thibault to me is a really, really good defender. I think he's a really, really good defender. He's long as heck. He's long as heck. He's quick. He knows how to cut the angles down. And I've seen him give the best ones a hard time. I mean, I saw him giving Jason Tatum the business. I've seen him giving James Harden the business. I've seen him give Steph and Dame Dollar the business. Dude, and because it seems like he's hanging his hat on that, reminding me of a dude back in the day a little bit. For some reason, I'm thinking of Raja Bell when he was playing for Phoenix. That's who Thibault reminds me of. Although he's bigger than Raja was, but good player. All right. Here we go. Melo. The Hornets get the tip, and Thibault is not on LaMelo. Who is he guarding? Oh, my God. Who is he guarding? Oh, he's guarding Miles. No, not Miles. He's guarding Gordon. Philly is coming out defending like mad. Wow. I hope Charlotte recognize that. Oh, I guess not. Oh, okay. All right. A good defensive stop there. Gordon with a 3. Gordon knocks down the 3. Gordon scratches first tonight, family, for the Hornets. I thought that I was going to keep him out. I guess that I didn't keep him out. Good for Gordon. I'm glad to see you in there, Gordon. Woo-wee. They blitzed Joel Embiid. This kid, Maxey, man, Maxey can play, man. He can play. He can shoot. He can pass. That they're not going. Look at Thibault knocking the ball away from Bridges. Didn't let Bridges big man him. Oh, how can he call that? Come on, Mark Davis. Come on, Mark. Melo hit the ball, and you know he hit the ball. Come on, man. Look at Maxey with the little runner. Ooh, that was nice. Maxey can ball. Let me see. Did Melo hit his arm? No, he didn't hit nothing. He hit all ball. Nobody hit anything. Okay, so I guess Wilt is on tonight. The second coming of Wilt is on. Joel Embiid knows he is the referees have given him the okay. Yes, you can punish these dudes. We will reward all of your efforts. That was very good help defense by Terry, by the way. Embiid knocks down both the free throws. Embiid's having a great year, by the way. I mean, a great year. And from what I understand, I read somewhere, heard somewhere that the COVID really helped him. Having COVID really helped him. His knee was he wasn't all the way back from that knee issue that he's been dealing with in his career, and apparently, by being out on COVID, gave his body a chance and his knee a chance to really get better. He says he's really healthy. Well, I can tell you, if he's really healthy, good goobly goo, man. Joel is a beast. He is a beast. Tobias hits his first shot. 7-5. LaMelo hasn't scratched yet. Okay, so Philly gets to poke at the ball, okay, and poke balls away. But if Charlotte poke balls away and they play aggressive the same way, they're not going to allow them to do it? Wow. Seven to 5, Philly on the break. Seth's little brother, I'm trying to knock it down. Look, won't let him do nothing. Oh, Gordon must have hit him in the face. And Gordon must have because Gordon is looking at him. Man, look, that's an occurrence every night now. Oh, my stars. Gordon didn't hit nothing but his face. Well, he did hit the ball, too. But he raked across his face. That's for doggone sure. I do like the Hornets' energy as well. I mean, they've come out. They seem to know, to have acknowledged that Philly has come out strong. Philly has come out strong. Don't get it twisted. Yes, they have. They have come out strong tonight. Let me turn my phone off here. Okay, I need to do that. All right, so Tobias is at the line. Oh man, so I guess Gordon says somebody. What was it? Porter. Bobby Porter gave him that mouse under his eye. So now I guess he returned it. He gave Tobias a mouse under his eye. Look at Melo. Look at Melo. Look at Melo. Look at Melo. Go into the basket on the right, switch hands, leave everybody on the right side, and flip it up with his left hand. Man, this boy is just unbelievable. Melo scratched for the first time. And I like that. How are you going to let him do that? The referee is standing right there watching him. I know y'all not going to let Joel do that now. Okay, no, they called a foul. Woo, I was about to say, you have got to be kidding me. Uh, 7-8. Terry with the mid range. Thibault got it up in the front court. I like the Hornets' energy, man. Somebody need to stay over there. Wow, Philly, they can't see that Gordon is guarding Embiid. Wow, this is a selfish ass team. I wouldn't want to play for this team. I mean, are you kidding me? You mean to tell me his teammates didn't see Gordon down there in jail? I mean, in hell, hoping that they didn't and wishing that they didn't throw the ball down there. And Joel's teammates obliged him. Good three, Miles. See, it's that kind of stuff, family, that I'm talking about. When you're out here playing with people who really don't have an IQ for the game, and a heart for it as well, looking out for themselves, because there is no way. Look at that shot by Joel. Good goobly goo. He is 7'1", 300, damn near 300 pounds. And look at this, look at this, look at this. And he just swiped through on the move like a guard. Look at this dude. Oh my stars! They better hope that he don't stay healthy. Woo! He gonna pay them back for that crime meme they created. Who's in the house with me? Is that Aquarius?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Triple OG?
What's happening, my brother? How you doing?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, young G?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be in your presence.
Hey, my brother, and I'm blessed to be in yours, my brother. It takes blessing. It takes special to know special, my brother. Just you know that.
That's right.
So I appreciate you. How you doing tonight?
I'm pretty good. You being the family man that you are. We both being from the Rack, Chicago, South Side.
Yes.
Simeon High School.
Yes, South Side.
I used to mentor.
Which one did you go to?
Simeon.
Oh, Simeon. Okay, Ben Wilson.
Yeah, Ben Wilson and Derrick Rose. I used to mentor him when he was young. I knew him back when he was a young.
I love that.
Duncan in elementary school.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
Sir,
I love
man.
that. I love that.
Hey,
I went to King for a year, and then I went out to Thornton. Then I went out to Thornton and Harvey for 3 years.
Played against them in football, no doubt. No doubt.
Yes.
And also, Coach, I just want to add and let the audience know that you guys are in the presence of greatness. You're talking about worldly men who have seen a lot and witnessed a lot and has helped a lot of people around the world. I'm just proud to be on the stream with you. And let us speak the living words over our Hornets, because we are Mellowholics. And let's enjoy. And I'm gonna sit back and let you. And I'm gonna sit back, Triple OG, and let you just guide us.
Well, my brother, I appreciate the wonderful words, and I certainly accept and I acknowledge what you say, because the Most High most certainly has blessed me to have quite an experience on this planet without being a millionaire, and it's been really amazing. I've been many places. I've had the opportunity to see many things that I didn't grow up around, and stuff that I didn't have reference points for. But when I got out in the world, the Most High led me and showed me and took me places. And so you are absolutely right, my brother. And it is a blessing to have you here as well. I've been hearing some wonderful things about you, and I love all of your interaction in the chat, which you share is so beautiful. So that you had an opportunity to come here and do this today is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I appreciate you, my brother Aquarius, so much.
Sir. Yes, sir. And people don't understand when you say Ubuntu. Because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are one. They don't realize that we are all one, but in different worlds. We all are different worlds rotating inside of our own mind. And I just want to be able to show support for my teammate. I knew him before these boys was born. LeVar, he basically chose him a woman and say, hey, I'm going to get me a tall, athletic woman, and we're going to make us some athletes. And that's what he did. And he took his boys everywhere he went. He invested in his boys, and now it's called dividends. They call it the season of harvest. So let's sit back and watch Mellowverse. It's the Mellowverse for us, and just enjoy.
Yes, indeed, my brother. Yes, indeed. That was beautiful. That is beautiful. We back. Charlotte, look, family, and Aquarius. Charlotte has come out with a focus tonight that I am so. And I think it just must be that freeing. All of them free. Look at Joel. He throwing his hands up. He don't know what's going on. He said, wait a minute, where am I at? And he feeling like Giannis right now. I mean, where are these Hornets? What are we doing with these Hornets? I mean, come on now, these Hornets? Yeah. It's called it. It's a new thing, brother. Woo!
Yes, sir.
Look at him. He clearing them out too.
He
gave Terry a nice little Aquarius. What would you call that little forearm shiver that Joel just gave in football gave Rozier?
Okay, Coach Joe. So remember now, you always ahead of everybody. So I'm following your lead.
Okay, you hadn't seen it yet.
You're gonna see it. Yeah,
okay.
You're gonna see it when I get to it. I'll share with you. But remember, this is the same Sixers that swept them at home 2 games. So maybe the Hornets realize that this is a Goliath that they have to put down.
Facts.
And of course, what's going on with Ben Simmons? Go ahead.
Melo with his first 3 of the game. Hornets up 18-14. We 6:03 to go on the first. What'd you say, Aquarius? I'm sorry. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I was saying that with all the Ben Simmons, look like Daryl Morey trying to really get him out of there so they can focus on basketball. I even heard today they was talking about anybody on the Minnesota Timberwolves can go except for Big Cat and Ant-Man. They trying to do some kind of deal here pretty soon.
Wow. Okay.
So they trying to get Simmons out, but Philly, they can't go far this year with all this Simmons talk lingering over. Basically, it's just a distraction, and I feel like Hornets has a good chance to win tonight. But I don't know if they're going to do it long as they're going to guard Embiid with Bumley. It ain't happening.
Well, I didn't see so far. It's been about three or four different people on Embiid. He cooking everybody. He's special. He's special. It don't matter. Look, the Hornets don't have no answer for him at all. None.
Yeah. He put up
they just got to hope he missed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they just got to hope he missed or he get tired.
But I feel like Bumley, if they can use him to kind of just get fouls on him and wear him down by the 4th, they'll be better off than to just try to play him off. You got to bump with him. Get the fouls, get out, let the next guy come in and get the fouls, and then try that way because he's cooking right now.
Melo with the 3, Charlotte's 20. I like that, Aquarius. My thing is, they so undermanned. They just so undermanned. When it comes to, size, their big dudes are so inconsequential to what they do. Their best lineup is PJ at the 5.
That's right.
Right. And they can and that certainly won't work here against this team.
No, it ain't gonna work. And plus, you have a great coach for Philadelphia that knows how to draw up plays. But I feel like if the Hornets can keep it close, they have a chance. They just can't let them blow them out early because you know how sometimes they'll come out and teams will get these big leads and then they make that run. They just got to keep it close and they got to beat up on Embiid to have any chance tonight because it looks like he's feeling it. That's all they got, to be honest. They got role players.
Facts.
And also, Coach Joe, I heard Tobias and also Ben Simmons, they trying to get them two together to go to Minnesota, the Timberwolves.
Tobias?
Tobias and Simmons.
For who?
For the whole Timberwolves roster, except for Ant-Man and Big Cat. They keeping those 2. Everyone else, they say can go. I was reading that earlier today.
Oh, yeah, that's just somebody's dream. That'll never happen.
Yeah. But they said the Timberwolves is really trying hard to make something happen and get Simmons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Look at LaMelo. Oh, look at LaMelo. He's such a basketball savant. It's unbelievable. Wait till y'all see what he does here. He so understands what the team needs. See, that's another thing that I want to start bringing out in the conversation when we watching LaMelo here is. Oh, Terry, that's your second reach in. Good googly Chinese goo. Is that Melo's IQ? You know, his feel and his IQ for the game. You know, it's otherworldly. Believe you me, I know y'all know that. But this last play here, have you seen it yet, Aquarius?
No, I have not seen it. I'm seeing the score like 22-18.
Oh, okay, yeah, you quite a ways, quite a ways behind me. Yeah, but because Melo does, he has to compensate and do extra things for the and for the lack of. I don't want to be mean because it's not necessary.
Well, basically, he has to be like a quarterback today in order to have any chance the Hornets to have success. Like that pass behind the back where he bounced it.
Facts. Facts.
He act basically what he's doing is, from my perspective, in my opinion, he's seeing the play before it happens.
Right.
And as a quarterback, you have to be able to read the defense pre-snap and post-snap. And this is what Meloverse is doing. His dad has taught him and been so hard on this kid so young for so long that he's actually playing, 7 to 10 years above his peer group IQ.
Ooh, so he's playing at a that's so heavy. Go ahead, Aquarius.
Yeah, he's playing at a high IQ. So by the time he get, 7 years from now, he's gonna be at legendary IQ on the court. So basically, what I'm trying to say, you're looking at a quarterback. This kid could have played quarterback. He could have been a Cam Newton as well.
Facts.
So he's seeing the play actually before it happens. It's almost like this. Everything is slowing down so slow that his speed is able to process it all. You remember that last second shot he had, or that shot he hit the other night?
Right.
What people don't realize, he saw everyone at where they was standing waiting for the ball as everything was happening in real time. And that is where he is separated from all of his peer group. I love Ja Morant. Ja Morant is one of the most athletic, but he played very hard. Melo played very under control and relaxed. His points is easier to get, and he's more lengthier, and he's able to do more with less effort. So if you know what I'm saying, he's definitely can only get better, Coach Joe.
I like what you said there. I want to expound on that. At 24-21 with Cork Mosque for Philadelphia at the free throw line. I always do that, family, for Furkan Cork Mosque. Not at him personally, but just at the idea of what he represents. And I'll go into that later. Not about him, but idea that what he represents. I like what you said there. You're absolutely right there, Aquarius. He's been, rarely do you notice like right now. He just threw this ball to, oh my stars. Peach, see if he was playing with some real dudes, not just role players.
No
like
doubt.
Melo had some real dudes like on his level.
That's right.
Them dudes. Absolutely. If he had just one of them. Because I'm gonna tell you, as good as Terry is, Terry is not anyway. He's not. He's not that. And Gordon is just
No,
not physically able to be that.
no, correct,
See,
correct.
so he's out there by himself. You know, like all of this running around, y'all see Melo doing. It looks like running around on defense when he really was playing cornerback. He's really playing safety. He's really playing safety. Okay, am I
That's
lying,
right on
Aquarius?
defense. No
That's
doubt.
right.
On defense, he's playing safety. He has great anticipation. He's lengthy and he's flashy. So a lot of times the basketball passing gets kind of, that perception is off where his depth are to them because he's so lanky. And he just jumped right in like you just saw earlier with that steal he just had.
Yep.
It's like they say, I see him right there, but when they pass it, his quickness, like you said, that defensive back skills, he jump in front of the play and make something out of nothing. That's on defense.
That's right. Now, look. Now, imagine if he had another player on this team who could play like that.
Oh, my stars, as you
say.
Oh,
my stars.
Joe. Oh, my stars. Let me tell you something, man. Whoa. Your creativity of words is far beyond most of us can even comprehend. That is absolutely all my stars, because the things he do with what he has is definitely great in itself. He don't have a lot.
Facts.
He don't have a lot
at all. He got role players. He got role players.
That's right. And they know it.
And they know it.
They know it.
He a superstar.
MJ knows it.
Hey, Aquarius. That's why I want him in this all-star guy. I can't wait to get in it this year, because he gonna be out on the floor with dudes that can play, and we gonna really see Melo gonna unleash a bit, and he gonna take over. Watch.
Coach Joe, he gets in a group of all-star players. He's going to be doing things, as you said, we haven't even seen half of his bags of tricks. So he's going to be doing creative things in the all-star, because he's going to be freely. Do you understand the strain and the stress he's under this coach? This coach put so much negative. I told DJ, and by the way, man, let me say special shout out to DJ. Anyone who's in the chat, man, you support this brother. You hit like, you subscribe, you cash out Coach Joe, because they are giving you content, basketball content, unlike anyone else in all 52 states. So pay homage, show respect, and support the channel.
Thank you so much for that, Aquarius. 31-29 is where I'm at, family. It's about 44 seconds left in the quarter, and I see somebody in the chat. AJ said Hayward came to play. He did come to play, but Terry ain't came to play. That's the problem. They take turns, and for veterans, that's just unsat for me. That's just unsat for me. That's unsat for me. Philly takes their first lead.
Philly has a bunch of young players, not young players, but a bunch of players that play very well together. And they are definitely Drummond. He really is a offset of Joel Embiid. So they got the big man play no matter even. They just got Melo to turn it over. He can't go in there with those guys. They're going to be waiting for him.
You know what? That play, Aquarius. To me, he did that to test. He wasn't trying to score no basket there. One thing about this kid, he is so freaking smart. It's unbelievable how smart he is. How smart he is. Instinct. He went in there to see what was in there, and because again, his instincts are when the ball goes to the basket and people are converging on him. There's three people on him. Where are the other dude? Your guys? Where are they diving from? Melo can throw the ball with either hand.
That's right. He's ambidextrous. As a matter of fact, his dad taught him that. So he was another shot. Wow, they done tied it up. So so his dad taught him how to use. See, I'm ambidextrous. I could throw a football 80 yards, or back then 75
Okay.
yards, and then turn around in the left hand and throw a 65. And it
Wow.
fascinated people. It
Wow.
fascinated people. Oh yeah, I played high school and quarterback at times at Simeon. But the bottom line is this, Coach Joe, is that this kid, uh, it, the system is not set up for him this year to be as effective as we want him to be. It's not set up this year. They're going to really push him next year. They're going to really push him next year. He's ahead of schedule, and they trying everything they can do and keep him at their pace.
At their
But
pace. You
at
absolutely right,
their
Terry.
pace,
You absolutely
at
right.
their pace. So you're going to see that ups and downs, frustration, and, but the people is behind Meloverse. And I feel like the people behind him, no one else can be against him. Like when they say God is with you, who can be against you? The
Facts.
people are behind him because everyone enjoy that 3D. They say when you see it at on TV, you're having a secondhand experience. So we're actually with the goggle on our eyes, and he fascinates us when he's out there with all his bag of tricks and his creativity. It really gives us a thrill, and that is why this kid is worldly followed, man. He's definitely gonna pick up with LeBron. He's gonna pick up with LeBron and that group and Steph. These guys gonna be on their way out. He's
Facts.
definitely gonna keep the NBA. He's gonna keep it very interesting. And I
Facts.
just brought me to another point, Coach Joe. You have taught me, and I've been following this channel. You have taught me about basketball, what to look for, and all sports have a lot of similarity, but
Facts.
football has a lot of similarity with basketball, and you are clearly above all the rest. And your knowledge, your wisdom, how you apply it, and just breaking down how these guys are operating, how they supposed to operate, and when they don't show up, like missing just a basic free throw. So I just want the chat know that Coach Joe, if you want to really learn something, that's why I say support him on his Cash App. I don't know your Cash App. You can tell him, but
DJ
your
put it on the
knowledge,
screen.
yes, sir, and your knowledge cannot go unnoticed, and I will not allow it to. Because I walked away from basketball. It was my first love, but I grew wide instead of tall. Now I'm about 6'3.5", but I always loved basketball, but I just grew in a different direction. As they say, we big boned people.
Right. Yeah, Terry's struggling tonight too. He's struggling trying to find the basket. I just want to see him be active, more than anything else, because I recognize their limitations, and sometimes, as coaches, you playing with mirrors. Sometimes, when your team may not have all of what it needs to have, and you're trying to make up for it with that thing that you can't see called heart. That thing you can't
Yes, sir.
see called desire.
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so I get that, and that's what. So I want to see that stuff, and I'm seeing that with Terry right now. I want to see you moving. If your feet are moving and your body is moving, and you telling me you out there doing your job then. But if you standing around and you ain't doing nothing, and then when the ball come to you, rotate to you, then now you shooting it. No, I ain't with all that.
Let me, Coach Joe. I'm going to tell you something. I think that this Coach JB, is making it more difficult. Now we know he has gotten his order from upstairs. We know that because we can see just how he's coaching and managing these players on the court. But he's making it very difficult. It's like he's swimming upstream when he's not putting a young kid in there like Book Night. So when Terry struggles, Book Night will be on because I feel like Book Night is on the same level, but not given the opportunity. That's why I say they slow walking and they causing guys like Melo to be frustrated up and down, up and down. When all that stuff bypass us and we're in a different season, like they say in the book of Ecclesiastic, there's a time for everything, right? Well, when the season, when they let Melo go, man, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be easy picking. Right now, they are trying to slow walk these kids, and I think guys like Thor could get in there and be a defensive presence on Embiid. They're not doing it.
Facts.
They're not doing it. They trying to put Plumlee. They trying to do PJ. PJ shows up occasion, depend on if he get a text or his baby mama drama. You don't know how he gonna come into the game. Right. But nevertheless, they cannot be more than a 7th seed or 6th seed at best, and maybe on the edge of tinkering with the playoff or not with the current starting 5. And they're 3 and they're 5 at those positions. You know what I'm saying? Who is the 3 and who is the 5? They're not going away. It slows them down. It's like they walking in quicksand and they stepping on wet cement. It ain't happening.
See, you're absolutely right, Aquarius. The thing of it is, Gordon is a safety blanket for Borrego. He's a crutch for Borrego. Okay, that's what he is. That's what his presence represents on that team. Melo's presence on that represents Gordon represents security to him, whereas Melo's presence represents freedom. See, we're in that dichotomy right now in this country where people are having to choose in their families between security and freedom. See, this thing came up a long time ago at the starting of this thing when Benjamin Franklin, at the end of it, when the Continental Congress finished, and he said to him, you got a republic, hope you can keep it. See, because it's difficult to those two impulses to be safe and to be free. See, Melo represents freedom. Gordon represents safety for JB.
That's right.
One of them is Darth Vader, and the other one is Luke Skywalker. Okay, so that's kind of what it is.
It is. It's absolutely black and white. I agree.
See, and instead of Gordon, and this is my thing about Gordon, that makes me, that just disappoints me. Not makes me mad. It disappoints me because I wish he was a different kind of guy. He is who he is. But if he had been a different kind of guy, he could be Yoda. See, and he could shepherd and help assist Melo and his bridge between a lack of understanding with JB, and help JB resist those urges to be scared when Melo's in the game.
That's right, Coach Joe.
But he won't do that. He won't do that. What he does instead is he acts like he ain't got nothing to do with it, and he turns his head. See, and I know team sports, and I know what the hierarchy looks like. And when the hierarchy is up here and the people who are at the top ain't doing what they're supposed to do, you have this kind of nonsense here.
That's right, Coach Joe. And I'm going to add, and I'm going to use one of those natural laws called correspondence, right? 7 natural laws. And one of those laws is as within, so without. Yes. As above, so below. Now watch where I'm going with this. Now check out Gordon's behavior towards LaMelo. From the start, he hazed him. He basically made it very tough because it was hard on him coming from, what was that college he went to? Was it Bradley or one of those college, Fordham or Butler? That's right. I knew it was a name. But so it was hard. So everything he got, he feel all them years he worked so hard, and here's a kid coming in with all his talent. It's hard to accept. That is why when you see him the injuries he get because of his mindset. You get injured because of the way you think.
Facts.
When you don't think good, see, look, folks, listen, people in the chat, let me tell you something. Don't believe what a man say. Watch what a man do. Okay? So that coach can say all the things he want, but look at his action. You know the fruit by the, you could tell the fruit by the tree. I mean the tree by the fruit. So you saying all these things, but yet your action is different.
Facts.
No, you can't believe that. You can only believe the results. Folks, listen to this. What you see in this world is already the effects. And that goes to my sixth natural law, cause and effect. That's what's going to catch up. That's what's going to catch up with this coach. Oh, he cannot coexist with a savant, a prodigy like Meloverse.
Facts.
He's already gone.
Facts.
You people in the chat, you just haven't seen the effects yet.
Facts.
He's already gone.
No. Aquarius, for those who
ahead.
looking, Aquarius, forgive me for interrupting your flow, my brother. But for those who looking, we see the cracks are starting to show. Go ahead.
That's right. No doubt. So this coach is definitely, everyone in the chat, did you know that this coach worked so hard to get there? You know how many years flipping VHS cassettes? This is what he was doing back in the time. He's now in a time said, man, I worked so hard to get here. I had to take so much crap. This is why him and Gordon is blocking the flow.
Facts.
Like Bruce Leroy.
Facts.
Against showing up.
Facts.
They blocking the flow. Yeah, Coach Joe. Go ahead.
No, you cooking? Go, I'm loving it. And by the way, it's 41-37. The second unit that's come in has kept their energy up, and I like it.
What I tell you.
The second unit. JB has hit the right. He's pushed the right buttons today. Oubre, see. I've seen for a while now, but another thing that JB struggles with is he struggles with rotations because he doesn't want to disappoint guys. See, he's one of them.
That's right.
I'm gonna be nice. Right. He's just a different kind of coach. He want to be light kind of thing. So he want to give everybody some sugar. Well, you can't play like that. You can't win like that. Okay, because that's not the way. That's not the way the system is set up to work. You got to have consistency. With consistency breeds continuity.
No doubt.
When you have continuity, then you got magic happening because then everybody on the same page. See,
no doubt.
And they don't have none of that because JB is scared because of what Aquarius just said so beautifully. Absolutely, and I'm not mad at him for that. He's playing for his career, but this is where I draw the line. I know he won't have a problem landing on his feet somewhere and remaining on the bench somewhere. So I'm not fooled at all by that.
That's right. And if they just keep it close, and if he don't frustrate Melo too much tonight, like I said, if he don't frustrate our guy too much, he can set up guys. If they hit them shot. See, what people don't realize is that Melo, when he's out there, it's like, dun, 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 dun. You know, that Mozart, that piano, classical music. I'm a classical music type of guy.
Yes, me too.
When he gets in the groove, he's going to get the ball to where it's supposed to be. A lot of times they have not, when they don't come to play, like you say, Terry, they missing a shot. But imagine you got some real shooters the way that Grizzlies lit up the Warriors last night, where them shooters are hitting everything. All you have to do is just hit the open shot. It's easier to play with Meloverse because he's going to get the ball in the right place. But I feel like they making a grave mistake not developing. And I know Ish, he's a vet. Ish is definitely a spark for a short amount of time. I think they're making a mistake not developing Book Night, because when they get closer to the playoffs and everybody else gonna shorten down their bench, this is when the Charlotte Hornets are really gonna face real basketball. Right now in the regular season, it's a lot easier. Teams don't quite have it all together, but when you start getting to those playoff spots and play-in and playoffs, man, they're gonna have to get consistency offensively and a bit defensively out of some guy on the bench. They're not developing enough consistent guys. Now, Oubre will play some defense, and according to Martin Twins, has been playing out of his mind. Okay, I like those two, so that's 7. They got to get at least 1 or 2 more. What do you think about that, Triple OG, Coach Joe?
I think that in a perfect world with a perfect girl and a perfect dream, that sounds wonderful. In this nightmare, it ain't never gonna happen. Okay, because these dudes would mess up a 1-car funeral. Okay.
That is pretty much it, especially if they're gonna keep the number 5 on the floor. At that 5th spot, the center, they have to do something. I don't even believe they believe that it's gonna hold up. They don't even have, listen, every time Richards got in the game, hasn't he showed you, Triple OG, has he showed you that he belongs there?
Yep.
Why isn't he playing more? I don't get it.
Because Borrego has daffodils dancing in his head.
Yep, that's right. He's making them think about playing instead of flowing and playing.
That's right. He's trying to direct everything. See, that's what this is. See. I had the pleasure of having a mentor, the Most High. I think the game is tied right now. Joel Embiid just shot another one, and it's 46-46 with 4:42 left in the game. And if I'm not mistaken, I've been just loving listening to you, my brother. You are just so prescient. You just drip with authenticity and just realness, my brother. I just love it. I'm not even paying attention to the game, to be honest with you. I'm listening more to you and kind of looking at it. So I'm sorry, family. I'm just enjoying this. Coach is just enjoying this too much right now. But at halftime, we're gonna go through this chat, and we're gonna bring the chat back into the conversation. But if I'm not mistaken, Melo has not played in the second quarter yet. And it's 4 minutes to go in the damn quarter, and I don't think he's been in the game. Am I lying? I mean, is somebody Macrisha said not doing much. Okay. I mean, I don't think did he play at all in the second quarter? I don't remember seeing him.
No. I haven't seen him since he went out.
Since he went out, right?
I haven't seen him. seen him.
Oh, my stars, man. This is good. Because I see all the Philly starters back in the game, minus Danny Green, who's going out with his, yearly bump, bang, and bruise. So they had, I didn't see Melo, and I saw the Hornet starters. I'm like, what the heck is going on? There's JB doing that thing again, being scared. See, when the Most High give you to what others look like, and to people who don't understand, looks like not the opposite of order, the opposite of not exactly chaos, but close to it, upheaval, if you will. See, when you don't really understand what's going on, that's what you see Melo as. You see Melo as if I don't keep him under wraps, he gonna get me fired.
But he's already fired. He just haven't walked into that light yet. That's the whole point.
Exactly right. Because he doesn't understand what's going on around him. See, he doesn't know that his behavior is going to lead to his firing.
If he sit down, relax, smile more, be friendly with the guys. Just, be friendly with the guys. Guess what happened? Their talent alone would keep you in the ball game. He only have to draw up a few plays when it gets in those, moments. But because of a controlling nature, he don't know that polarity is one of those natural 7 laws. So the more he gonna control, the more the situation gonna control him.
Facts.
He don't know that.
Facts.
So
wait. I think, Aquarius, I think he's starting to realize it right now. I think after that tweet that Melo, because it got back to them. You know that. Okay, that Melo is not happy with this minute situation. And now he's saying something publicly. See.
Yeah, but I can say this. It is definitely reflecting how he is controlling Melo tonight in this game. But if he does that and he continuously keeping on doing that, I guarantee you he get fired this year. They don't make the playoff. He's getting fired.
Oh no, he on the way out. I said it on last night's show. He on the way out. He's going. He's on the clock now. When Melo makes the All-Star team, it's over with. That's when it's going to be clear that he got to go.
Because he trying so hard to stop it, man.
Without a doubt.
He putting extra hot sauce, ketchup, mustard, all type of mayonnaise. He's slopping that thing up, man. I never seen anyone, and I had coaches like that. They always try. They even control you at pregame meal. Hey, why are you eating that? You shouldn't be eating that. Man, I've been eating this my whole life. What that got to do with me playing in the game? That is what I feel from this coach.
Yep.
Like, Melo, why are you hanging with them?
Yep.
This is the kind of conversation I kind of feel I see. Hey, so why you got to drive that kind of car? Why don't you simplify things? When in my days, I used to just drive me a old pickup truck that my grandfather gave me. And I told every time I drove that pickup truck, it reminded me just how tough things it was. So I think you should tone it down a little bit, Meloverse. I think you should tone it down. You too loud. You bringing too much attention. This is how he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Melo be like, oh, okay, all right. You let him get in that All-Star game, and they trying everything to stop it. Because that $300 million is what he's going to get only from Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Jordan, and that owner who has his face there, he's saying, we're not going to pay you the kind of money that I paid less for this team. Now you watch what I tell you. Remember what I told you.
What do you pay? $180 for the team?
$180 for the team, but look, he was good though. Look at this Triple OG. Triple OG Mighty Joe. Man, listen, man, we come from the same cloth. I already know that. Look, absolutely. Triple OG, look what he did. Triple OG, look what he did. We gotta love him for his business savvy. Mm-hmm. Look what he did. He had some hedge funds guys up in New York already with $300 million kind of stashed on the side. He goes and play golf with Bobcat, allegedly. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, he gets the team for 180. Mm-hmm. Soon as he gets the team, he did get his $300 million back as $180 million. Are you following me what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's no way this kid is going to get $300 million from the Hornets. They're not going to pay him. Now, you can take that to the grave. You can take that to the bank, grave, and any other place.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna pay him $300 million.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna pay him, especially the owner saying, "Hey, 11 years ago, I bought the team for 180.
Right.
So
Nash
how am
worth
I gonna pay
Nash worth what? 1.2,
1.7?
1.3?
No, 1.5,
1
1.4,
point.
1.5. So what?
Okay.
It's the same.
Okay.
Give it a number. It's all the same.
So he
So
didn't
they,
exit. So he didn't 6 or 7 exit.
that's right. And he's not gonna pay that kind of money. So that's why mediocrity is definitely the order of the day in Charlotte. I'm telling you that. You can take that to the bank. They ain't trying to get no playoffs. They ain't trying to win no championship. Now we can enjoy our guy. We can enjoy him. We
What
can
you
be
say, Chris?
happy.
What you say, Chris? He ain't trying to win nothing.
No, no.
Think that
Because
you say he hooked up to that mediocre juice. He got his people on
that's
that
right.
mediocre drip. He ain't taking them off
That's right.
that drip, boy.
No doubt. No doubt. And let me add to this. And this is for people in the chat that's listening, especially you talking to someone that been in that world. And all those 30 owners, what is it, 30 teams in the NBA?
Yep.
Okay, 30 teams in the NBA, 32 teams in the NFL. The bottom line with them all is that you look at the Hornets, but it's really the NBA. You look at your favorite team where DJ like the Cowboys, but it's 32 teams.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no individual. They split the pie.
Mm-hmm.
They split the pie.
Mm-hmm.
They split it 30 ways, 32 ways. And I'm going to tell you something. You ain't getting this nowhere else in all 52 states and around the world. Because what I'm speaking here is echoing in eternity, and it's going in 4 quadrants, north, south, east, and west. And I'm telling you
Facts.
right now, it's all about the money. You
Facts.
better believe it. It's about the money. It's about Jerry Maguire, and it's about Cuba Gooding Jr. He's dancing. Show me the money.
I love it. That's right. Show me the money. That's right, baby. That's right. If it ain't about no dollars, it ain't making no sense.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's a fact. We don't live in no marshmallow and daffodil world. Okay, we live in
No
and,
doubt.
and we live in a world of currency and bullets.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
and armament.
And
Don't get it
that's
twisted.
why that's right. And that's why I want the chat to know one of the reasons why I love you, Coach Joe, is because you are a family man. And those who do not honor their family are not a man.
Mm-hmm.
You spend time with your family.
Without a
You
doubt.
love your family.
Love my
You
girl.
get joy from them. You know what? You would pass up $1 billion for the love of your family.
Without a doubt.
And be honest, money, you can't eat it. People in the chat, this is real talk.
Facts.
If them ports close down and you can have $1 billion, you ain't gonna be able to eat that.
That's right.
Okay? What you got in your bank account, the bank closed, you ain't gonna be able to spend that. So you need to question what you value your worth with. Do you value it against money or against the people that sit next to you right now at home? Or are there anyone there at home sitting next to you? If not, God, you need to question your values. Okay, Coach, back to the game. What's going on?
Oh, we at halftime.
Yes, sir.
The
Go
Hornets
ahead,
are
Coach.
up. The Hornets are up 12. I think they up
Okay.
12. They have continued. See that win against Milwaukee the other day. Some
A lot of
wins
confidence.
are worth more than just a win. Some losses are more than just one loss. See, and when you have teams like this Charlotte Hornet team that has clearly anybody who was looking at this situation knows that in the long term, these guys that are playing with Melo now are not going to be, most of them are not going to be playing with him soon.
Message, facts.
Okay. They know this. With greatness comes change. Because because change breeds action. Action has to take place. Um, um, and they doing this without TB said they're doing this without Oubre. Absolutely, they're doing this without Oubre. Macretia Daniel says the Melo affected the game as he came in. Absolutely. See, Melo makes everybody live. You know, so he raises the vibration of everybody. You know, I'm hearing DJ what's his name, the brother who was doing the on Instagram was doing the DJ the quarantine had would have thousands and thousands of people, you know, listening to him spin records, him music, and so it makes me think about that that brother, DJ Smooth, I think his name is, and there's the game within the game that we always talk about, that's always present. Aquarius was brought it up early when he was talking about the money. When you start talking about equity, when he was talking about equity, equity is never spoken about when salaries are spoken about, because that's a known that's only for the owners. Owners, how about that? Owners, that we use in that term in 2020 and 2022, we use an owner still, but instead of a business term, because that's what it is. This is a business relationship. It should reflect a business ideology, but it doesn't. It smacks of that old imperial colonialism type nonsense that exists in the world, that still exists on this plane right now. So so the forces of freedom, which Melo represents, I hear the Ohio players now. I want to be free. Yes, I am. I want to be. Those that want to be free, all of us want to be free. Melo represents that for a lot of us. He's different. You talked earlier, my brother, about his smoothness, how Ja is power, whereas Melo is smooth. Melo looks. I'm thinking about that basket. His first basket he scored. We went in with his right hand, switched over to his left, and just flipped it up. It's like it was nothing. He did it at his own speed too. People moving around him, and he just seemed to just get through all of them and able to flip it up. So he's special, and but that specialness is a threat to the establishment. It's a threat to security. And that's what we're dealing with as we're dealing with these particular entities, if you will, who have other agendas other than just Melo playing. So King C say, Coach, who is the guest on the panel? I don't see any name. He's speaking real facts. That's Aquarius 21, King C. TB said Plumlee is a necessary evil when it comes to playing against Embiid. His size and athleticism can at least make Embiid sweat. Facts. King C said, in that case, MJ is the idiot because, yes, he paid 180, but Melo will bring him billions. Plus, keep the team as an attraction place for free agents. Good point. Superior Trucking. See, King C, that idea that you just espoused is one of growth and expansion. See, that's what that is. What you just spoke. That's about going from one place to another place, but doing it with a partner. Not everybody, who is in relationships, business relationships, like to have new partners. See, see, Jordan experienced that with Chicago. Reinsdorf economically always reminded Michael that Michael was not in charge, that the organization was bigger than him. He did that quite a bit. See. And so, TB says Philly broadcasters keep calling McDaniel's book night strange. That's Alo Abdel Nabi, I think, if I'm not mistaken, who the former Duke product. Ala. So I can understand how Ala Abdel Nabi, a little older now, is probably mixing up his verbs. I mean, his nouns. He probably is. I'm not surprised. You back, Aquarius? Are you there, my brother? Unmute yourself. DJ said, let's get the likes to like 50, family. Let's see if we can get them likes up. We appreciate that. Let's go. Let me go through some more of the comments. I got to tell you guys, I mean, let's keep it real. I'm really surprised at this half that Philly, that the Hornets have put together. I really am a little surprised. We spoke a little bit about it, or I was getting into it a little bit with the momentum. Beating Milwaukee 2 games in a row for this team, it has the ability to be a muse, if you will, to the beginning of something new. The beginning of we're ready to take the step. We're ready to take the step to be better. Because what that means is you taking the step as well also to be criticized. Remember, you don't get to be great without having critics. All greats have critics. So we have to remember that. And so some people want to mitigate that, and they want to run away from that and try to fix that, try to make that them not experience that. Well, that's not possible. It's not possible for us in this form, in this suit, in this dimension, for us to be able to not feel. Most of us are going to feel. Are going to go through this thing in real time, feeling. As Aquarius was talking about earlier, about our minds, we all are the center of our own universe. I'm at the center of my universe. You're at the center of your universe. All of us are at the center of our own universe. We're experiencing this thing we call life through our own precepts, always, never through another's. In conjunction with another, we can experience with another. Absolutely. We do it all the time. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. We're sitting here coming together to have a night tonight to watch our boy LaMelo Ball take the next step in his journey to being a superstar. And always, just the keys. I just showed that basket again. That they're showing the highlights here. I'm watching how this team is sharing the ball. I'm watching Gordon give the ball up to Melo now, the last couple games in ways that he hadn't been. See. And so I'm seeing some acquiescence going on, You know, and it's difficult. It's hard when you're talking about males, and you're talking about competition. You know, everybody has their own view of who's legit and who's not. Right? Trent said, "That's right, Coach. You peeped that too about Gordon. Absolutely, absolutely." See that thing with Terry. See that thing with Terry last night. The other night, family, with him giving the ball up to Melo to give Melo a turn. Okay, and acknowledge that Melo deserves a turn. That Melo should get a turn. Was also a shot at JB. That was a shot at JB too. See, the shots are coming. The walls are starting to the chinks are starting to show up because the reporters now are starting to ask different kinds of questions. I told you guys about the Locked On Hornets podcast. Those guys, you know, how they've come around. You know, they're very much corporate guys. Very much stand for the institution. Stand for the man's rights over individuals. Very much they're about that. They'll tell you they aren't, but they are. Not about freedom. See, so that has to move and go somewhere because that's energy. Melo cannot stay. That situation is not sustainable because it's not true. I mean, the Hornets are beating this team by 14 points. The Philly has outscored them off the bench. Philly has more second chance points. Philly has a higher 3-point percentage than Charlotte, but Charlotte's winning 64-50. Why? Because the energy. That's why. They're sharing the ball, and they're playing with a lot of energy. They playing the way that they have the ability to play. When they make up their mind, they're going to stop fighting against. And I think this beating Milwaukee the way that they did, and on the streak that they're on, I think that we're watching this team take a real growth right before our eyes right now. What our boy at the head, who his teammates are starting to me, I'm starting to see them embrace him. See, this is what I'm saying, family. With Melo, I see the relationship with his teammates as one-sided. Melo's always the one initiating the conversation. Melo's always the one initiating the action. You know how sometimes in a relationship you have with somebody, friend, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, sibling, whatever, where you feel like you putting out all the effort. You make the phone call. You seem to make the phone call all the time, or you come up with the plans. You the other person always seems to be not putting forth the same effort. Well, that's what I've been seeing with these guys. Melo's been putting the leaf out. Been continuing to reach out to those guys. Trying to play the right way. Reach out to those guys. Play the right way. Reach out to those guys. Why? For what? Because he knows that it's a team. We got to win together. We got to win together as a team. But he hasn't been jaded by the NBA yet. The business side of it. He hasn't been bitten by it. And he's got guys on his team that have been bitten by it. Look at the situation that Miles is going through. With his contract and stuff. It's not all daffodils and sunshine. It's real hard business taking place. We're back. Third quarter is off. Here we go, family. After the second half, 64-50. Philly has the ball coming out, and Joel Embiid picks up a offensive foul with Charlotte rotating, and Gordon, of all people, picking it up, family. DJ said Melo took 7 shots in the first half. That's not close enough. I agree with you. I agree, DJ. So Gordon takes the first shot of the second half for the Charlottes. He made the first one, and he took the second shot. He didn't make this one though. So, but still, we up 64-50. Gordon is being very aggressive. I love it. He got the little guy on him. Woo, look at them move that ball. Got clumsily a dunk, family. Is everybody back, or am I still ahead, that much ahead of everybody where people are not back? Is everybody back? Because we are definitely back. 66-50. Woo, look at this. Being very aggressive. 2 times Joel got the ball this quarter. Twice. The first time he picked up an offensive foul. This time Plumlee knocked the ball away from him, and the referee didn't call a foul on Plumlee, and he just took this shot and missed it. They're playing very physical. Look at LaMelo throwing open like a receiver, like a quarterback throwing to a receiver, throwing Gordon Hayward open for Butler's service so he can get a wide open layup. 68-50. Gordon with his hand in the passing lane and steals it and goes down and lays it up. The Hornets are up 20, 70-50, family. What is in the water? Woo! Thank you, Trent, for that. That's okay. We can pause the stream a few seconds and be on the same time. Thank you for that reminder, Trent. Thank you. I appreciate that. Best Impact says, I hate the way they play Melo in this game. For me, this is so terrible. I like that so. You know what? I'm with you as well. I see it as well. I'm watching Melo's body language. I've been watching it the whole game. He hasn't been aggressive, Melo. He's been semi-aggressive Melo, but very much in the game mentally. Melo to me has been very much in the game mentally, very much quarterbacking this game. See, I see that. Trent says, AJ says, Hayward breaking the curse of playing well against good team, AJ. Trent says, man, if Gordon played like this at least every few games, we'd be top 4 seed. LOL. Well, hey, absolutely. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. They have the potential. They do. If they can put together this type of effort. See, but they have to put together this type of effort, and it has to be. See, this is why, family, when you hear teams win championships, and you hear the interviews afterwards, and you hear the players thank the coach and the organization and all of the secretaries, everybody, because it's a vibe. When you're winning, it's a vibe. Everybody is enjoying it. It's a vibe. Everybody's putting in on it. It's chipping in on it. And if you don't have that, you got people pulling. You have division. And then that's when you see static. You see just the same old thing, that hamster thing, not going forward, not going back, just running in place. That's what that is. That's a house divided. That's an unsustainable position. At some point, it's going to fall. But before it falls, it will just be in rotation, just on the hamster wheel.
What's up, Coach Joe?
Hey, you back. Good to see you back, Aquarius.
Yes, sir.
Hornets are up 20, my brother.
I'm not surprised. Philadelphia has a lot of issues. There's a lot of negativity going on there. They cannot get anything good happening as long as you have a disgruntled in the group, you will always be held back.
Yep.
You gotta clean that up because Embiid is very frustrated with what's going on with Simmons. He feels like he's been betrayed.
Facts.
So you could see how he looked at him that day in the practice when he was standing far off at a distance, when they all were circling up when you do the huddle after practice.
Facts.
So Embiid is sick of it. And he's hoping that Del Murray go head on and pull that trigger and just get him out of there.
Right.
If they trying to shop Tobias Harris and they trying to get Simmons out as a package, that should be very easy, right, Coach?
Facts.
So
it shouldn't be as hard as it is. And and I say this for this reason. Because it's about collusion. All these owners in these front offices know each other and they all collude. Okay,
that's right.
Okay, so ain't no deals really going on without nobody really knowing about it. Ain't no secret, all this, none of that.
That's right.
So
that's
so
right.
so if nothing is moving, it's not moving for a reason.
That's right.
And it's not because there's no effort, no interest. And there's clear interest because there is.
That's right. And you remember what FDR said? That nothing in this country happened by accident or mistake or just by chance or pure luck.
Facts.
Hey, it has been written is the word. It has been written. So the Hornets, man, our guys look like they, how's my guy doing? I've been missing most of the game trying to get back into the StreamYard.
Has it been difficult?
Oh my goodness! The whole time, I've been trying to get back in.
Are you using a phone or a cell phone? I mean, computer or a cell phone?
Yeah, I'm using a cell phone the whole time. The first time, and then the second time, I was in, but you was talking like this.
Oh yeah, it's your speed.
Yeah, so I couldn't get back in.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm glad you made it back.
No doubt.
And Philly has cut this lead to 14 because a 20-point lead is nothing. See, family, this is what I love about the universe and the basketball gods. They said, look here, okay, this is the deal here, Phoenix. All right, Charlotte, you're the little train that could. I think I can. You're the little train that could. Okay, so we're gonna see if you can handle success. Okay, we're gonna see if you can handle success. So here it is. Can you handle the success? If you beat Milwaukee 3 times this season so far, and then you go to Philly and you beat Philly too, a team that's been beating you like you stole a ham out of Ralph's, beating you like an African drum. Okay, and they drubbing you at the crib. Look at this help defense. I have not seen this kind of help defense from this Charlotte team in a long time. PJ, wake up. PJ. Okay, focus, PJ. You're in Philadelphia, PJ. And that's Embiid. Yeah. And he's not a mannequin at Nordstrom's. He will move. So when the ball goes up, you have to find him. And you must put a body on him and not stand and watch him like we doing from our televisions at all.
And Embiid is a beast, man. He's a beast.
But the Hornets, he is. But the Hornets has done a great job on him. 11-point game.
Well, that was a bad shot by Miles.
Yep. Melo, your team needs a shot. So he got Miles a wide open shot. And what did Miles do with it? Miles turned it down. He got Miles. How many times have we seen Miles take that shot from there in rhythm? Melo got it to him in rhythm. He turned it down, gave it back to Melo. So Melo then had to take a shot that he wasn't prepared to take. Or didn't want to take. Come on now. Let's not come out with our without our thinking caps on. Ooh, look at that body block that Melo just took from Tobias. I like that. He gave it to him too. Look, Tobias, he gave it to him too. He said, "Here, get this young boy away from me." A Hornets are on a zero field goals in the last 2.5 minutes. But that's not a long time. So I don't know why they put that on there because Terry just knocked down a basket. And Learn said, "What's good, family? What's good, Coach Joe and Aquarius? What's good, and Learn? How you doing, Coach? Good to see you."
What's up, Aunt Learn? What's going on, man?
So we're gonna see how Charlotte deals with success. It's one thing to be the little train that could. Oh, look at Embiid. What they call? Oh my stars! He is. See, listen, family. I called out PJ earlier for a reason. I went on that little thing for a reason because I could see that he's not awake. And what I'm saying is he's not recognizing the moment. He's not recognizing what the moment is calling for. And right now, he's the weakest link right now on their defensive side right now. And I'm hoping that Borrego understands this and takes him out. Ten-point game. 72-62 with 6:46 to go in the third. That's another not so good shot from Rozier, and little brother Curry goes down and hits a three. Now it's an 8-point game. See that this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. You cannot, if you do not know how to read and understand the flow of the game.
And PJ knows he
analytics ain't gonna help you. Which they ain't. Go ahead, Aquarius.
And see, here's the thing: when you talk about the little nuances of the game, PJ know daggone well he should have made Embiid go to his left.
Thank you.
He would have had a better chance. He was going to bring it right back across his face with his right to shoot it. But he let him beat him to the side that he want to go. Don't go for the fake. Force him to the left. He don't want to go there. He's going to pass it. These guys been playing night in and night out, and they don't use common instincts.
Well, we were speaking about earlier, Chris, when I was talking about the IQ. He's not. He doesn't have guys. He's not playing with high IQ guys, man.
Yeah,
it's obvious.
We could see that.
He's playing with good players. Now I know I'm not shading him in that way. Don't get it wrong, family. But Melo is on another level. He doesn't have anybody on the team that's on that level in terms of understanding of the game, IQ of the game. He doesn't.
They're going to make it tough for themselves, but they better not let little Curry brother get going, because once he start hitting, he can hit 10 in a row.
Oh, no,
they better not let him go.
It'll be over. See, the fouls of Aquarius is what and the crappy defense that PJ was playing. Okay.
Why not Richards in the game? Why not Richards in the game? He's a better matchup with Embiid, I think, than anyone they have. Put him in the game.
I agree.
Let him get 2 or 3 fouls on Embiid. You mess around. You let Embiid play at his own pace. He has under 20 points right now. Maybe he has more. And Embiid can go down and hit 6 or 7 within the paint in a row. So you better put some body on him, because he in the fourth quarter close. He gonna hit pretty much every shot. He'll be 90% down in the paint. So you better get some bodies and wear him down. You better wear him down.
Or rotate efficiently and take the ball out of his hands.
There you go. I would do that. That would be my first choice. Now I want the chat to know this. Now, if Coach Joe know this, you don't think the head coach know? Now, why isn't he doing it? Just think about that. Just think about that. If Coach Joe knows this, Why isn't that head coach doing that? You think that's, oh, he don't know what to do? That's why micromanagement of this Hornets team will be their downfall. Take it to the bank. Message. Yep.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed. I'm just like, really, they going? I mean, it's so disrespectful to PJ. You gonna just put PJ on him? You're not gonna give him no help?
That's my point, Coach. Sometimes this coach do things, Coach. He does things that a Pop Warner basketball coach know to do. A Pop Warner, a junior high school coach. You can't, listen, first of all, fam in the chat, you can't coach these guys. Yeah, you could draw up plays. But if somebody don't want to play that night for whatever personal reasons, or they just don't feel like it, they ain't going to play. Ain't nothing you can do about it. This is the professional. This is the big boys. This is the big league.
Facts.
So if they don't get out there, like he said with PJ, if he's sitting up there thinking about the text of his baby mother with all those red spots on her knees, talking about what a night she had, you know he's going to come out and play back. That's just ain't right.
Facts.
Because listen, I've seen guys fight at pregame meals, both of them married, fighting each other over some other woman.
Facts.
So these guys got all types of things going on in their life. Bad investments. You don't think he had that free throw? Like, damn, why did I invest in that damn company? I just lost $1 million.
Facts.
God dog it. Man, my cousin he just stole from me. God dog, I got to make this free. Oh, let me get back in the game. This is what's going through their head, family. I'm telling you from experience.
Facts.
You ain't getting it secondhand. They got all types of things going through their head. And that's what makes Melo so smart and so creative, because he is not corrupted yet. That's why we love the purity of his game.
Facts.
When we see him, we see the purity.
Facts.
But come back, fast forward 10 years from now, watch the Melo. He going to be a little step slow getting to that spot if he don't decide that he wants to be great. Listen, folks in the chat. In this sport, you decide every breath while you inside that lines. There are lines when you step on the court. That's why they put them there. Whether it's a tennis racket court, whether it's a basketball court, whether it's a football field, there are lines.
Facts.
And a lot of those players carry all their problems across that line. And you talking to one that used to do it. That's how I know. I could have, would have, should have. Man, I got to get this bag, man. I ain't going to shoot this one. I've already missed 3, but I played good the last 2 games. Man, my agent said, man, he told me just don't mess it up. I'm about to get my 140, Miles Bridges. I want my bag. So you seeing all types of mental issues going on. But the kid from Chino Hills, baby, he ain't got to worry about it. All he have to do is go ahead and shoot him 1,000 free throws, 2 a.m. in the morning, wake up at 6 a.m., do 1,000 left-hand shots, 1,000 right-hand shots, because he want his name echo around the arena. And when his teammates, with all the issues, and I'm sure there are some nights he probably be thinking, man, damn, why did I touch that girl? Man, I don't feel strong out here on the court. Well, let me just pass it off to Miles. Let me just this Melo verse. Let me just pass it off to PJ. Let me just pass to Gordon. Because sometimes you just ain't feeling it.
That's facts.
In the midst of all of this, the coach has to have what we call intuition. He has to look on his bench, because you're talking to a coach right now. You're hearing this from a coach. You got to look in their eyes, and you got to see and look and say, hey, man, you okay? You sure I can count on you on this play? Now, I'm going to put you in there now. Now, all you have to do is just make sure you step into front of Embiid. He coming hard, but I need you to just anchor in there. I need you for that play. You got me? Look me in my eye. You got me? Yeah, I got you, coach. That's how it is. But this joke on the sideline, sitting up there with a mean face. Guess what? The court gonna look back mean at you. I've already told you polarity gonna get it.
That's right. And the other thing is this though, Aquarius, my brother, as you spitting in just straight fire, okay, telling just telling that like it is, raw truth, family. Y'all getting it tonight. Okay, this is a blessing in more ways than one to have a brother like this come in and share of himself like this, to be so authentic and so real. Well, he's talented and gifted. We know that. We see that. Obviously, that comes with it. But man, oh man, oh man, you just y'all. We don't know how blessed you are. PJ just picked up a foul, offensive foul, running over little Steph, just running down the court and just not even just don't know where he's running. Just where am I running? What am I doing? Am I running? Am I going? What am I doing? Just run the man over and just pick up an offensive foul. I mean,
like I told you, coach.
That's why of the seven dwarfs, PJ's sleepy.
Coach, like I told you, that baby mama was on social media with her knees red, shaking her booty. You don't think that affect that man? He got a baby over there. You don't think that gets in the heart of a man, that a man feel like, I can't believe you. Mm-hmm. I broke bread with you. Mm-hmm. Like Jesus and the 12 disciples, and like Judas, you sold me for a few fathers. And that's what these people don't know, what these guys got to go through.
Yeah.
If them drugs don't get you, that alcohol gonna get you. If that alcohol don't get you, that baby mama gonna get you. If that baby mama don't get you, them taxes gonna get you. If them taxes don't get you, damn.
The internet gonna get you. Man. Social media gonna get you.
You get it? Them boys gotta go through a lot to get out there and thrill us night in and night out.
Facts.
So when you see PJ running down the floor like he said, it's just an example. We love PJ, by the way, y'all.
Love him.
But we just talking about what's in his head. It don't make sense. Coach Joe is trying to say Pop Warner kids, minors don't do that.
Facts.
You mean to tell me?
Go ahead, Chris, you're right. I'm pointing out that earlier that I could see that he wasn't focused. I could tell he wasn't focused.
But Coach Joe, watch this now. Watch this. Now, did you see what the head coach for Philadelphia told little Steph, brother? Now,
what did he tell little Steph?
Look. What's his name? What's the head coach? Guy. What's his name? Doc, yeah, that's my guy. Doc
Rivers from Maywood.
Maywood. So Doc's sitting there observing the court. He see the weakness. He said, "Hey, little Steph, come here. Hey, that PJ Washington, he's all over the place. Listen, next time he did it 3 times. Now this time we need this. You go right in front of him. He won't even see it. Now that's when you relax. But when you micromanaging and you're biting your fingernails over there, trying to slow down someone's progress gonna slow you down. Partner.
Facts. Simeon in the house. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about. I had an opportunity a number of years ago to meet Joel Embiid and have a conversation with him. I was doing some rehab for some of my OG injuries from my Marine Corps days, and so I was in this rehab center, and Joel came in, and so we made eye contact, and only 2 brothers up in there, and we made eye contact, and then I went over and talked to him one day. So I'd see him occasionally, and I would, I'll speak to him, and he speak to me and stuff. And so he's a good kid. I'm glad to see that he's healthy. I know that injuries are a huge part of this thing, and these guys play with so many bumps and bruises that you wouldn't even imagine. Stuff that many of us wouldn't even go to work if we had to deal with.
Well, I know I'm beat up, Coach. I'm extremely beat up from my past, and I have to deal with mental and physical issues from that sport. But I tell you one thing.
Yes.
I tell you one thing. The one thing you must understand about these games. See, people need to go back to a time when Rome, when politicians and the Caesar said, hey, let's give them games to keep them distracted from what's really going on.
Preach.
So what you're seeing right now, the game within the game that you and I always talk about, or you and DJ always talk about, and get them likes up, people in the chat for DJ, for the algorithm, to make sure his show reach the plateau. And you better cash out Coach Joe, because what he's giving you, you ain't getting nowhere else. You ain't getting that kind of basketball IQ, that inner standing, not understanding, that interstanding.
Woo!
Okay?
That's heavy right there.
Hey, and don't say, hey, I love you, Coach Joe. Coach Joe, you know I love you. But you ain't supporting his cash out. He's looking at the cash out. You support him with what you do. As I told you, everything that you see in this world is already the effect. But what's in your mind that is causing your world to be what it is? Think about that. So right now, Coach Joe is taking time from his life, his precious family. And that's why I love him. He don't know I love him, because
I can feel
indirectly, he talks about his family. I love a man who loves his family. I love a man. You show me a man that loves his family, I love him with open arms. And he taking time away from helping with the homework, going and run chores.
Got to get all that out the way first.
Just to make sure he gives you information that will be with you for a lifetime. So show him in the Cash App, hit that subscribe button, like, and pay homage to the God, the creator one. When he said Ubuntu, because of you, I am, because of me, you are, we are one, he means that we are all interconnected.
Facts.
And everyone has a different authenticity, a different creation, a creative power that you're supposed to bring into this world. See, the earth we own is one world that brings all the world called you and me together. And when God say in the beginning, he created what? The heaven and the earth. That means Coach Joe and everyone else, and we're fascinated with Meloverse because he's created on the court. That's our fascination. We are creators.
Facts.
So when you creating, you fulfilling God's purpose.
Facts.
Because God is so close to you, you can't even see him. Because what's in the world you see is in the world what's going on that you can't see. So when you spit like Coach Joe, hit that Cash App for Coach Joe now. Don't let me tell you again, hit that Cash App. Because he's giving you something. He's speaking the W-O-R-D, the word, the Ruach HaKodesh. The Ruach HaKodesh.
Woo!
That's the wind blowing. That's the Spirit of God. That's why Yahshua, y'all know him as Jesus, say, in spirit and in truth. That's how you serve him. Inside of you, your soul. You ain't getting this nowhere. You pay homage. Hit that like button for DJ because he's giving you truth. What Yahshua said, spirited in truth. That's how. Because the Father loves the Son. The Father loves the Son. And what the Son see the Father do, he do what the Father does. So when Coach Joe is giving you that time, family, show him. You got, it's so much money out now in this world, it don't even have no value. It is so much money, it don't even have value. Give that man, like Jesus said, give to Caesar what is Caesar and give to God what is God. In other words, he said, give the Coach Joe, hit him up in the Cash App. But guess what? God in you, spirited in truth. See, look, let me just share this. I'm gonna leave this subject because I feel something coming on. I don't want to get those moments. But whenever you speak the word, and when it becomes flesh, there is God. So be careful what you say, trolls. Be careful, because God is made flesh when the Ruach HaKodesh, the word, is made flesh. That's why the book of John, one of my favorite books, Coach Joe. I don't know if you're a Bible guy. Excuse me.
Absolutely.
But the book of John is my favorite.
Okay.
And it says, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was God. The Word was with God. So whenever you speak, that is you, God. What kind of world have you created for yourself? When we see Melo going through his legs, making guys fall back, we look at his creativity. He brings us into his world. What kind of world are you creating? I can look at your behavior and tell you what's going on inside of you. We gotta be better. We gotta do better. And you gotta honor and pay homage to guys like DJ, Raw, Uncut Truth, and the mighty, mighty Coach Joe. They're giving you something you deservedly need.
Deserve.
That's why he ends every show. Because of you, I am. Because of me, you are. We are one. Something like that. But basically, he's saying God is all, and there's nothing else but God.
Period.
That's all it is.
Period.
It's just God.
Period.
And that's the first law. It's called mentalism. The first one, mentalism. Everything is in the mind of God, and everything is in your mind. You want to change your circumstances, change your thinking. Because when you think, God thinks. The second one, correspondence. The law of correspondence. All these 7 laws has been with every religion and every book. They all had a common foundation. And everyone knows Tahuti, back in Egyptian time, when they was in the golden era, created language, created geometry, philosophy, and all these things we think is new. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
Everything. Like he said, when I see Melo, Coach, you know what I see? I see Bird, Magic, and Jordan. He shoots like Bird. He got creativity with the ball like Magic. And he can ISO, take you to the rack, and play defense and play complete ball like Jordan. So you're looking at a combination of a young man that can only develop and go to the highest level that we haven't seen. And that is why we have fascination.
Facts. You know, Nipsey, the great Nipsey Hussle, before he left the planet, before he was taken from the planet by agents of iniquity, he said, my job before he said, my job on this planet is to inspire people about what I do. That's right. What I'm here for.
That's right.
And if you ain't here to inspire people, what are you here for?
That's right. Don't be scared, JB.
Right. Don't be scared.
Let that boy go. Let him go. It's like a parent. Hey, don't do that, son. You're going to hurt yourself. Son, come back here. Son, don't go that way. Son, don't do this. Son. And he don't realize that the same God that created that sun and the one we look up in the sky been here since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's shining lights on us all.
Facts.
So whenever you speak one word, think about what you're speaking. Be positive to whom you're speaking it to. And increase your vibration so you can build the confidence.
Yes.
Build the confidence. So when you speak, you ain't believing nothing. You knowing everything.
Facts. Facts. And there's a difference between believing and knowing. There's a difference between believing and knowing.
That's right.
I don't believe I have two hands. I know I have two hands.
There you go. And coach, let me add to that. Let me add to that. Can I jump on the bus with you? Let me add to that. So with that same knowing that your left hand is over there and your right hand is there, take those thought, feeling, and emotion and put it into any creative and speak the word of God over everything you do. Let no weapon formed against us shall prosper on this channel. Coach Joe, I'm going to get off this subject, but let's get back to the game. But I'm going to tell you, there are 7 laws, natural laws, that governs this whole world. So, in other words, if I don't know by gravity, if I jump on the Willis Tower and jump off, I'm going to splat and hit the ground, right? It doesn't matter if I know or not.
Ignorance, knowledge, or understanding don't matter.
Thank you.
Have no place in the game.
Irrefutable. That's right. And these first 3 is irrefutable that I'm about to tell you. The first one, mentalism. The second one, correspondence. The third one, vibration. The fourth one, polarity. The fifth one is cause and effect. Rhythm. I'm sorry. The sixth one is cause and effect. The seventh one is gender. This is the chemistry that makes us see this world that we see. Bring us back into familiar places. So when you go in your house, you know that's your house because it looks like it. You know it. You don't say, well, do I live here? Unless you've been hit by a car and have amnesia.
Right. Something extenuating has happened.
Exactly. So my point.
At 94 to 83 with 7:23, Melo was taken out of the game again by JB. So we'll see if he'll come back in before the fourth quarter is up.
Well, he'll come back if they start cutting that lead down. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. But if they start to pull away, you ain't gonna see him no more. Because the whole game, his whole job is to control those young players and listen to the veterans. Now Terry, now Gore, now Plumlee, now y'all keep them young boys in check now. Them young boys like, come on, man. I just saw you with 5 women come out of your apartment this morning. Come on, what you gonna tell me? I'm sitting here on my knees praying to God that they put me in the game. Put me in, coach. That's what that young boy from New York telling him. That little book night said, put me in, coach. He sound like me. Coach, once you put me in, you ain't gonna ever take me out. You think about this. That's what I told the coach. I told a Hall of Fame coach that. And by the way, coach, I've had like 7 or 8 Hall of Fame coaches. A few are still alive. Some them passed on. But I'm telling you that the one thing these young ballers, they don't want the politics or the politricks.
Facts.
They want to get out there and play ball. Let me play. Son, stop bouncing that damn ball in the house. Okay, Mom. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of here with that bouncing that ball. Okay, Mom. Boom, boom. Boy, I'm going to come down there and beat your butt. And next thing you know, she'd have said, "Now I love my son. I knew he was going to be great. That boy used to bounce that ball." Yeah, CNN, they've been there. ESPN, NBC, all of them been there.
Yep.
Come on. Well, how was he when he was a baby? I just love that boy. Man, you used to get a whooping. Stop lying, man. You know you used to put a knot upside my head. And that's what these boys. Book Night said, hey, I want to do it for all my New York fellas. Put Book in the game, man. Let him cook.
Thank you.
That's a damn shame. You're going to sit up there and play politics, and all it's going to do is get you out the first round of the playoff because you sitting up there trying to let money dictate the algorithm of winning percentage for the Hornets this year when you know damn well they ain't the best team talent-wise, but you done beat the Grizzlies. You went in the damn Grizzlies building and beat them with Ja on the court. No, I'm sorry, at home. So don't tell me you can't beat an athletic team.
Facts.
Let Book cook. Let Thor bring his hammer. Let them young guards create and thrill us like Michael Jackson. Thrill us. I want to be thrilled. I don't want to see some damn actor from Hollywood on the coach on the floor walking back and forth like he know what he's doing, showing faces. He's an actor. Impostor. Traitor. Not letting them young boys cook.
Facts.
And if I never get another chance to be on the screen to tell it like it is, y'all got it tonight. So pay homage to Coach Joe. Go on this Cash App. Don't say Coach and type it. You know I love you, but you ain't sent him anything to show your appreciation.
Appreciate that so much.
See, it ain't what your wife tell you, it's what your wife show you. It ain't what your husband tell you, it's what your husband show you.
Facts.
And Coach Joe, your passion, the way you talk, the passion you have, it comes from where God resides in your soul. That
right,
man speaking from his soul.
That's right. Because I don't mean, because one thing, and people know me that know me, I don't mean no harm for nobody. I want everybody to succeed and live their best and their highest self. I ain't about hating on nobody for no reason. But wrong is wrong, and evil is evil, and love is love, and I don't confuse the two.
That's right. That's right. That's
and
why
I'm gonna call it
Joe,
what it is, and I'm gonna call it what it is because the Most High gave me the words to call it what it is.
No doubt, Coach Joe. No doubt, mighty Coach Joe. That's right. Because guess what, Coach Joe? Polarity gonna kick you in the butt.
Facts.
God say, "I give life and I take it away." So who is it for me to sit up here and think I'm better than someone? That's for the trolls. Message. And be thankful. Say, DJ, man, let me just tell you, DJ, man, your truth, the people you bring on your panel is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. Keep bringing them on there, DJ.
Facts.
You think it's about a game? No. Facts. It's about the Ruach HaKodesh. It's about the word of God.
The Elohim.
You understand?
You know what's interesting about this game? I'm gonna see if JB is going to play to his strength or is he gonna play to a weakness. Look at what Doc has done, family. It's 6:29 to go in the game. Hornets are up 94-93. They're up 11. Doc has said, we're not shooting the ball from 3 right now. And I understand my team isn't doing that. So I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put size on the floor. He's got Embiid and
Drummond.
Andre Drummond on the floor. Okay, both of them giants on the floor, and this dude is walking the ball up the court. You couldn't ask for anything better than this. This is so stupid. He's walking. He took Melo out, who could run the ball up. Instead of running their tongues out, this dude is playing half court with giants.
Hey, coach, he's Hollywood. He's Tom.
And the only listen, let me tell you something, family, and my brother. The only way the Hornets are gonna take advantage is 2 ways: if they play smart, or number 2, if Philly plays dumb. And the last possession, Maxey taking that 3 is Philly playing dumb.
That's right. That's right. And that's why I said, family, hey, pay homage to the triple OG Mighty Joe, Coach Joe. Pay homage. Give that man what belongs to Caesar and give to God what's God.
Facts.
Okay? He's speaking the W-O-R-D, coming from the north, south, east, and west. The Huach HaKadesh. That is the word. Listen, family. Nothing in this world have life till the W-O-R-D is over it. When that gone from that body, there's no more life. Woo! I'm getting back to this game. I'm done with it. Go ahead, Coach Joe. So what they do?
I'm loving it. They call a timeout. Philly just hit Tobias Harris said, "Oh, so you gonna play a zone? Okay, well, I can shoot. I don't know about I know Seth can shoot too. So I guess it's time to shoot. Let's shoot. Grown man shoot. Knock down that 3. Bang bang. Let's just go and do this.
Well, the Hornets gonna have to get 15. Is 96-83. They got to get 111 or 12 points to win this game.
Yep.
They got to come up with 111 or 112 points. They get that, they're going to win. That's how I see it, Coach Joe.
I like that. HL Kid said a new JB going to do it. I knew JB going to do this mess. Absolutely. DJ said the Sixers trim the deficit to 96-88. They better put Melo back in. Absolutely. I think it's hopefully that's why he called. See. This is what this fear did. I mean, Doc just said, look, dude, neither one of us is shooting well from 3. I like my team, my size. I'm going to throw my size at you. What you going to do? And he said, well, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Lilliputians against you in half court. What? They were like, yay! And then Philly played right into it. I mean, look, right now, both of these teams, Philly has scored 11 points so far in the 4th quarter, and the Hornets have scored. Philly scored 12, and the Hornets have scored 11. So they ain't doing a whole lot, neither one of them, in terms offensively. But it's a physical game. It's a physical game today, and I must admit, I'm excited for the Hornets. To take to say yes, we gonna do it. I mean, because it ain't no words that you can use that's gonna stop Drummond and Embiid from pounding on your ass right now.
There's a name.
Loud, if you Gordon, if you PJ, if you clumsily, or whoever you are, they have no gumption about giving it to you right now. So you better give them what you have.
And this is why I was saying put the young players, put Richardson in the game. I don't understand why he's not in the game, or even Carey. I remember last year they put Carey in the game. He scored 22 points. It shows you they have the ability to succeed on the court. But with anything, it's like driving your car. And in order for you to get better at driving it, you have to get in the car and drive it.
Facts.
You can't read no manual. This is not theology.
Facts.
This is physics. This is action in motion. Put them young guys, see what they got. Because they ain't gonna make no trades, by the way, Coach. You ain't gonna see no trade. They ain't trade nothing.
Facts.
They ain't trade nothing. So you can forget that. So listen, I'm telling you, Hornet fan, if you make it past the first round, which I don't think so, because if you're sitting at an 8 seed, you're gonna have to see somebody like Milwaukee when they get all their dogs back.
Or the Bulls.
No. The Bulls, I don't too much believe the Bulls yet. That's where we from. But I don't think they that real. I think they're gonna go maybe 2 rounds. They got some dogs, but I don't think they have the right chemistry yet.
But to your point, they better than the Hornets.
Of course. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. They are definitely above the Hornets. I was saying it in the sense of the Hornets in their first round opponents. For example, as bad as Atlanta play, and if there's a playoff game between Atlanta and Charlotte for the 8th spot, what do you think gonna happen around that time of the year if they don't address those 10 big men in the paint?
Yep.
It's over.
Well, I can tell you, I can tell you, I will be shocked if they make any moves. I don't think they're going to address it. They're going to keep it as it is. Their best lineup in their mind is PJ at the 5. You know what I mean? That's their idea. And right now, they playing with let's see who can get a shot type of thing right now between Rozier and Miles right now. I mean, that's what that last possession was about. It's 99-90 now. Oh, there you go, PJ. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. PJ now seemed like he didn't woke up. It took him to 4 minutes in the 4th quarter to wake his ass up, but I guess he finally did wake up. Look at him fighting Joel for the ball. That's exactly right.
And family in the chat. Has Melo come back in the game yet?
Oh yeah, he's been in the game for a while.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't see. Okay. In that angle.
Look at Melo stole the tip. Melo stole the tip. Joel Embiid got the tip and Melo stole it because he knew where it was going. The rest of them dudes was standing there looking, waiting for something to happen. As Melo shoots a 3. Dog, his 3 ain't hitting tonight for some reason. God dog, a Chinese fraud. Woo!
And when they ain't hitting, Coach, he should just pass it. They need to go and pass it to the high hands now.
No, but this is the thing, though, Aquarius. When they wide open as that one was, you got to shoot wide open.
You got to shoot it. Yeah, you got to shoot it. You got to shoot it.
You got to shoot wide open shots.
Yeah, you got to shoot it. No, I didn't see it yet. That's why. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm still at 90-99, Coach.
Okay.
I'm at 90-99. What's the score?
I am too at 3:21 in the game. Joel got the ball. He did a little turnaround again, but wow. Miles fought Drummond for the rebound and got it. I'll be dog. Okay. 99-90.
Family, hit them likes.
3:09 to go. Family, this is going to come down to it. I have a feeling, man. I mean, I have a feeling. See, when teams have been shooting as bad as the Hornets are really shooting bad today. Really, the team is. Gordon is the only one that's really making any shots. Everybody else is building cathedrals. Okay, I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't know how the heck they win in this game. Except Philly is equally building cathedrals. Both of them, all of them is bricking up, throwing bricks up. But I have a feeling Melo gonna hit a big one tonight. And see, that's the thing about these types of games. You struggle, you struggle through them. You grind, and you hope to just have an opportunity at the end. Hope to have an opportunity at the end, and they're gonna be given an opportunity at the end. Ain't no doubt about that. The universe is showing me that. Right. What's up, HL Kid? How you doing, my brother? I don't know if I spoke to you earlier or not, but if I didn't, I apologize. And I see you, and I've seen you. I've just been so enthralled by our brother today, Aquarius 21. It's been a pleasure, a joy for me today to have this brother do the stream with me today, and I just want to invite him at any time he has an opportunity to do a stream of the game. I'm always on board with the brother coming on. I mean, this has been wonderful, beyond wonderful for me.
Likewise, Coach Joe.
And the
Likewise.
game, I mean, couldn't ask for. I mean, the Hornets are in a game with Philly with 2 minutes to go, and Miles just hit a three, and I swear I thought it was a replay. I'm looking at this going, wait a minute, I just said somebody going to hit a big shot. I thought it was Melo's going to hit a big shot. He going to hit one. 102-90 with 2:40 to go. That win with Milwaukee, family, has galvanized this team. They are playing with a new kind of thing here. I can see it.
And Coach Joe, I wanted to add that Miles is now, from what I'm hearing, is spending time with JJ. JJ teaching them boys how to be pros. JJ tell them what they need to do. And now, Miles will go during the game, during these times, say, hey, JJ said, man, you got to be more aggressive. Hey, listen, you got this guy. Gordon is open in the corner. Get it to, it seems like Miles now is trying to get that bag by learning from those who have struggled in the NBA and been journeymans to say, like I'm saying to you, Triple OG, you got it. What am I doing wrong? What I need to do? How can I get better? And that is why Melo and Miles' relationship is like, they completely opposite in stature. They completely night and day. Okay. Woo! And they really similar. What's that, Coach? I missed it. What happened?
No,
Go ahead, tell
coming. Miles is plugged in. Melo said, recognize his scoring ain't hitting. I ain't hitting. So he's just feeding Miles and getting him the ball where he needs to get it. They up 12. I mean, they up 14.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
They up 12.
Okay.
106 with 108 to go in the game, family. They gonna run away. They gonna come away with this thing. And Melo is dancing on Tobias. He make the
I
shot.
just saw the line.
Look, the Hornets are on the way to a win. Unless they just implode. Just implode. I mean, just start doing the dumbest stuff that you can possibly do. Like really try to lose. I'm hard pressed to see how they would lose this game.
Embiid, they got no answer. That's why if they don't get a big man, they ain't going far.
But check this out. But Aquarius, check this out. In tonight's game, they have outscored the Sixers by like 30 in the paint. 25 or 30 in the paint tonight.
But Coach Joe, you think that this would be a recipe? Because Coach, it's another gear when they get to the playoff. We're talking playoff. We're not talking regular season.
I'm only talking about tonight. I'm only talking about.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I'm just talking about tonight, and they found a way to play this game out. I mean, this game was just there for the taking, and usually they lose these games.
Yeah.
Playing selfish, taking turns, doing all that silly stuff.
But Coach, can I ask you this? Yeah. Will that be the same as the blessing sometime follows with the curse? The fact that they are winning in the regular season and not addressing the issues, like you said, the elephant in the room, they're not addressing it. So when you get to the playoff, all we're going to say is, man, we knew it. That's all I was saying. Why won't they address the elephant in the room?
Well, I think we on the same page when it comes to that. I don't feel like they're going to be any more. And Doc has waved the red flag.
Okay.
He took all of the starters out. So he conceded, well, we tried. We didn't do it. Hornets beat us.
Gotcha.
106-96. Wow. This, out of all the wins that they've had this year, family, I will say this win to me is
significant.
Very significant. This is the most significant win as Terry knocks down a three. Okay, 109-96. This is a very significant, because this was a team win. They struggled through this. This was not easy. They struggled through this game.
Wow, Embiid, the most 30 points game next to Wilt the Stilt and AI. Is that an amazing stat?
Very, very, very amazing. Trent says Melo 35 minutes tonight, 13, 7, and 8. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't care what he shot because look, family, when a person when it's known that a person can play, okay, like right now, Steph is struggling, having problems shooting threes. Ain't nobody concerned about it, and don't nobody care because it ain't changing nothing. It's not going to change anything. Steph is forever going to be considered for a long time until somebody replaces him as the greatest shooter to ever play the game.
Hey, Coach Joe, let's talk about that elephant in there, and that pink elephant in that Golden State room. Could you imagine Clay coming back now? Melo is the point guard.
Oh my stars!
They Coach, did they drop the bag? Tell everybody how they dropped the bag. Tell them, Coach. Get on them, Coach.
I guarantee you that when the book comes out in about 10 years, that the general manager writes, he will admit that it kept him up for many nights, and it still keeps him up, that he allowed Steve Kerr to manipulate him and not take LaMelo Ball. Okay. It'll be one of them things that he just will have to deal with the rest of his life, and it ain't going to be fun.
Facts.
DJ said, again, the Hornets are above 500 when Melo plays 35 minutes or more. Good shooting or not, he's effective. Facts. Facts. It's not about just putting points on the board. The Hornets clearly are number 2 or number 3 in scoring as a team. They were number 1 for a while. They got guys that can put the ball in the basket. Okay, it's about playing defense. They don't commit to defensively enough, but they have these last few games. They have.
And thank God, Coach Joe, that Gordon came out of that upper room for a night, right?
Man, room. Man, oh man, did Gordon have a game tonight? I will say it. Gordon had himself a game tonight. Gordon played his behind off. And I'm gonna give him all the credit in the world. He didn't shrug at all. He shot an amazing percentage. He was engaged in the game the whole game. He played defense as well. Wow.
And family, we don't discriminate over here. We only speaking how they have been playing. We're not trying to pick on this player or that player. We know they go through a lot in life. We understand their struggles. But a man make that kind of money got to be more consistent. He should be having a lot more 30-point games. So we ain't hating because we know, hey, in order for me to feel love, I got to give love. I'm not going to hate against that man. That man got children. He got to feed his family. He got a wife that loves him, a dog. But listen, he has not been a $30 million a year player. He's been like DJ said, upper room. And hey, when Jesus comes, I'm telling you, tell him, DJ. Hey, man, get them likes up for DJ, man. Y'all got to help his rhythm. Come on, man, get them likes up. And cash out Coach Joe. Cash out Coach Joe.
So, so family, we didn't come to the end of another amazing day, another interesting and fulfilling, if you will, overall, okay, for the performance tonight. I don't think any of us Meloholics are upset that that the Hornets won. None of us are. We would have liked to have seen Melo play better statistically. Of course we would have seen Melo play, but we also know that he played in the fourth quarter, and we know that JB has played a lot of games around that fourth quarter with Melo. So to see him in that game in the fourth quarter for most of the fourth quarter like he did, I was happy to see that. To see him, as Aquarius said, when they started chipping into that lead, him come back in the game and then use his ability, his mind to manipulate the game to keep him going by plugging in and giving Miles Butler service, which he did. That was the difference in the game down the stretch. He didn't really have anybody to give him Butler service. He had to get it himself. Miles had Melo to be able to give it to him. So that, to me, made the difference. Aquarius, what do you want to share with the family before we leave, my brother?
I wanted to add on to what you just said. You said his mind to create. I said, and a beautiful mind.
Yes, and a beautiful
mind. So when Melo is out there balling, you seeing what's going on inside of his spirit. This is his dreams he's sharing with us. So when we see the young phenom or the young creative genius out there showing you his creation, you got to say, behold.
Yes.
And witness the power
Facts.
of the Most High. Because that same blood that run through his veins, run through Coach Joe veins, mine, yours, and it goes back since the beginning of time.
Facts. You know, I
so
like.
Let's just enjoy.
That's right.
Enjoy it, man.
That's
enjoy
right,
Coach Joe.
That's
Coach
right,
Joe, I'm so happy to have you back. I love you and DJ, man. And I just want you guys to succeed. Coach Joe, let me just speak the blessings over your life. Let me just speak the word over your life, that everything you touch, when you offer it up to the Most High, it will, as they say, multiply and keep multiplying and keep multiplying. So everything you do, Coach Joe, 222 is all about you. Hey,
thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Keep hugging, keep loving that family, because God gave them to you. Facts. You are the caretaker. Facts. You are the one they look to for guidance. Facts. They say, Dad, your world, guide me, Dad. Show me. And if you young people listening, I did this for you. I dedicate this to the youth. Little Juju and them. Y'all keep it, but be balanced. Little Juju, y'all be balanced. Don't be one-sided. Because when you jump to one side, that same scale gonna tilt up and it's gonna resist you. Stay balanced. That's the law of polarity. That's why I said Coach JB is gonna bite him in the butt what he's trying to do. Because you can't fight God.
Facts.
So DJ, thank you, man. Thank you so much, Coach Joe. It's been a pleasure. I'm honored to be in your presence, God, and keep speaking the word. And with your beautiful mind, Coach Joe, to me, you're the greatest coach the world has never known.
Oh, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that so very much. And I want to reach out and say thanks again to DJ, who is at work right now.
Get my number.
Absolutely. I got to get it from DJ. Who's at work right now, but the producer behind the scenes making it do what it do for us to get over here on this thing and spread this word, family, for us to come together for this purpose. DJ, we thank you. Appreciate you so much, my brother. So much. Thank you so much. And to the family in the chat. Oh, my stars, my inspiration, the wind that sails me. You guys are the best. I appreciate you so much. You know who you are. Every single last one of you. Those who are chatting and those who are just listening. Thank you so very much. You mean more to me than you know. And I thank you. And I like to always end with that word I learned in Africa, which loosely I translate it loosely, Ubuntu, which means because of me, you are, because of you, I am. We are one. Blessings until the next game. I'll see you guys. And before we go, let me see when the next game. Let's look and see when the Hornets are going to come on again and give us an opportunity and to see them again and be a part of Melo's growth and his journey as he becomes greater and greater in his skill and the gifts that the Most High gave him. So we got Friday. Looks like Orlando at home. And look, Orlando is such a tricky thing, Aquarius. I think they usually beat Orlando, but for some reason, Melo never plays well against Orlando.
Yep. Little Cole Anthony, man. He's definitely he marked this on with that. Hey, that's personal. That's between him and Melo. He's a young god too in his own world. Is great as well. So he's definitely gonna bring it. But Coach Joe, I'm about to get out of here. I want to say one thing, and this to all my family and friends in the chat. I want to say I love you. But I'm gonna leave you with a Hebrew Talmud that I've been knowing my whole life. And if you play this back and you write write down what I'm about to say, your world is gonna be a beautiful mind, like Coach Joe said. It starts off like this. Watch your thoughts, and your thoughts becomes your words. And watching your words becomes your actions. And watching your actions becomes your habits. And watching your habits becomes your character. And watching your character becomes your faith. That's you, God. That's you, God. That's you, God. Peace, love.
Thank you so much, my brother, so much. And DJ, thank you so much. And the family, thank you guys so much. And we're going to end our stream here. We'll be back here Friday. I'll be back here Friday. If Aquarius, if you can be here, my brother, you know you're always welcome for the Orlando Magic. And this will be I think this is the third or fourth, I think it's the 4-game winning streak the Hornets are on now. I think they've won 4 in a row. So good things on the horizon for them as well. To everybody, have a wonderful, blessed, and wonderful evening. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.